Hi, I'm Laura Axelson. What are you afraid of? Today, we're talking about overcoming 10 common fears. But first, don't be afraid to subscribe and click on the bell to be notified of future videos. Let's get into some of the fears that just might be holding you back, stopping you from progressing. Number 1, asking for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Teachers, mentors, friends, family, scopists, proofers, house cleaners, there's no shame in asking for help. It just makes you function better. Number 2, fear of doing something different. Tony Robbins said, stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. So if you aren't progressing with what you're doing, don't be afraid to do something different. It could be a small thing, such as changing your waking up time, changing your hair, change how you practice or study or how you work on transcripts. And don't be afraid of big changes either, like getting new equipment or software. Number 3, being better than your friends. Don't be afraid to do better than your friends. It's really easy to hold ourselves back so that we won't pass up our friends. But in my opinion, that's not doing them any good. And it certainly isn't doing you any good. Focus instead on how you'll be able to help your fellow students, for example, when you're out in the real world. Number 4, fear of being out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone. Albert Einstein said, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. If you are a student and only practice at home, take your machine out somewhere with you. If you're used to practicing one way, try something new. Number 5, fear of being grown up. Don't be afraid to be grown up. Having all that responsibility is scary, but it's also exciting. Now you're in control of your life. And if the fear of being grown up and having all those responsibilities is keeping you in school longer than it should, isn't that even scarier? Number 6, sending someone to jail. Some students think they might be such horrible reporters when they're done that they will mess up a trial. By the time you are licensed and sitting in that courtroom or the deposition room, you will have the skills to be excellent and proficient. And if you have any trouble, see number 1 above. Number 7, letting it go. Don't be afraid to let go of controlling everything. Letting go of something just means that that something doesn't have control over you anymore. If you like having everything perfectly under control, a good step for you is to let go, because we're out working in the real world. You can't control things. You could be halfway to a job and it cancels, or you get changed to another job. You could be switched around from judge to judge or department to department at the last minute. You could have a flat tire, a computer problem. Learn to let go now and practice how to remain calm, and things will flow more smoothly. Number 8, failing. Don't be afraid of failing. Giving up is the only sure way to fail. You're not going to get everything right every single time. Fail a test sometimes. Embrace it. You can feel disappointed for a second and then let it go and fly up into the sky, never to be heard from again. Number 9, fear of keeping going. Don't be afraid to keep going. Wayne Gretzky said, you'll always miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Many times when we feel the worst, the most discouraged, like giving up, giving that one more try pushes us over to the success side. And had we given up, we would have never known that. Think back to some of the most discouraging moments. Those times are usually a sign that something great is about to happen. And number 10, fear. Don't be afraid of being afraid. Fear is not our enemy. Think about how it keeps us alive. It's an instinct. So having some fear is good. Just don't let it grow and fester and become overwhelming so you're stuck. Think of it as an object that you can put on the shelf for later, and remember, it'll just fly away. Remember also that action cures fear. So try something 3 times. Once to get over the fear of it, twice to learn how to do it, and a 3rd time to see if you actually like it. And thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.